You are a dirty man.
Anything to say to the camera? You called? Wait, hold on. Ken, let's get the latest news on the Miami Dolphins. Here's your Comcast Dolphins on Demand with Ken Levicka.
Well, Merlin could be in some trouble. He was officially charged today with domestic battery, but you look down the line, he's got some guys in competition in his way. Jim Roderick is a guy who you got to be looking at, the first-round draft pick, and I've got a bucket on my head.
We got Comcast Dolphins on Demand from the little man, Ken Levicka. Nobody knows the Heat better than JMP. So a Heat report with JMP.
Yeah, well, let's start with the Miami Heat being presented to us by our friends at the Ticket Clinic, Metro PCS, and Bennett Auto Supply. Here's your Heat report. The Miami Heat will set an NBA record for the most victories this season. They will shatter 72-10, and that's what I care about.
Platinum, steel, and gold.
He's there talking to himself. He doesn't know anybody he's talking. He doesn't know we're not even in there anymore.
Created for a beautiful Rolex. Inside, a genuine Rolex movement is a product of superiority and remarkable testing.
Nobody's actually there.
At Rolex, flawless standards create more than a watch. They create a product that was meant to endure.
Get back in here. Get back in here. So to all the haters out there, you know what? Deal with the fact that LeBron is not on your team. He's on my team, and go stick it. So the bucket report, fantasy style, with Steve Paulson.
All right, buyers and sellers. Ubaldo Jimenez, the guy who no one knows is pitching in South Florida tonight. That is a sell. I'd get rid of him immediately if you have him on your fantasy team. Gonzalez, though, the outfielder who secretly has, I think, about 15 home runs for the Rockies. That right there is a buyer. Another guy you want to buy, Roy Oswalt, who will probably end up with a contender, possibly the Yankees, given Andy Pettitte and A.J. Burnett's uncertainty. Those are a couple that jump right off the
You're
top.
You're selling Ubaldo?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. If you can get real value for him right now.
I got him. I need to get rid of him?
Yeah, I would get rid of him.
Now, Steve, give us two guys in the Fantasy Sports Bucket Report right now. Two guys right now can't miss NFL fantasy players right now from the Steve Paulson Fantasy Bucket Report.
You know, a stay-away guy is Vincent Jackson, who's going to be out for a little bit by San Diego. He put up insane numbers last year. Will be out for the first few weeks of the season this year. That's somebody you want to slide down, on your list. And as somebody who's, Donovan McNabb, I think Donovan McNabb is going to have a huge year this year. Statistically, he has a lot of weapons to work with in Washington. I think they're going to be a much improved team. So he would rise up my charts, probably into the top 10 quarterbacks, which he probably has not been in the last couple of years.
All right, this is our MMA insider, Jordan Sherwood. You hear his MMA minutes. You hear Inside the Cage every Saturday at noon. And, of course, the MMA post-fight shows live from Rooney's All In. So we got to get an MMA bucket report. What's going on in the MMA world with Jordan Sherwood? Jordan, take it away.
Probably the biggest news is the biggest free agent in mixed martial arts history, Jake Shields, the former champion of the Strikeforce promotion. He has signed on with the UFC. He's going to compete in their 170-pound division and most likely get a title shot against the UFC champion, George St. Pierre, sometime in 2011.
Yes.
ESPN 760 does more promotions than any radio station out there, any marketing company out there. Kyle and the entire promotions team, Stephanie, Karen, and, of course, Olivia. So let's get a promotions bucket report from Olivia. Be careful of those glasses.
Here goes nothing.
No.
Yeah,
put the thing on your head. There you go.
All right. I'm designing a new media kit. It's right here behind me. Any information you need can be found on here. And I don't know where Stephanie and Karen are, but I don't really know where I am right now either.
There she is. The promotions bucket report right there. All right, so my report's going to be on TV. I'm going to do a TV bucket report. Let's hope this doesn't mess up my hair here. So here we go. All right, what happened in TV this week is the same thing that has happened every single week since we started at WPTV News Channel 5. Herb has been angry, he's been mad, he's hated everything he's done, and he's let us all know it, like we do each and every week at WPTV News Channel 5.
It's a bucket report.
All right, here's another bucket report. Mike G is kind of in charge of everything programming-wise. Everything you hear on the station, all the big events we have, all the play-by-play, all the new exciting shows, Mike G is in charge of it. So, let's see what's going on, Mike G.
This isn't new or exciting. I can't concentrate on you.
I'm serious. It's loud. I'm really disoriented.
It's in the Bucket Report, Mike.
Well, Kyle, what we've got going on is great stuff going on ESPN760.com, such as the great bucket reports with Evan Cohen. You heard Ken Levickis. I'm sure you're going to... Do we get Stephanie Prince? Did we get Steve? We got to get Steve.
We did get Steve. We got Fantasy
Okay,
Story.
great.
Steve.
We got a Steve Fantasy Budget Report. As much content on ESPN760.com as we can possibly get. Content drives the day, people. Content on ESPN760.com. And Facebook.com/Sleep for 3 and Facebook.com/ESPN760. You got that? Good. Are we done? Evan?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do ESPN 760 bucket reports without getting the mascot of ESPN 760. John Martin, a.k.a. J. Martin. No, that's not the bucket. This is the bucket. All right, John.
The mascot?
You're the mascot. You're kind of playful. You like to poke him, all that kind of stuff. So everybody knows... What? Poke him. Poke him. Everybody knows that John's a big eater, okay? That John likes to play poker. That John is now engaged. So it's kind of the guy's guy report. What'd you eat? What'd you see this weekend? Any videos you may have watched? Any poker? Just give us an update as to what's going on in your life.
Oh, God. I really didn't do much of anything this weekend except for drink. Courtney and I got wasted. It was fun. We watched some Entourage. That was good. And that's about it.
What else did you watch? Did you post something on Facebook about what you watched?
Oh, yeah. I got drunk and watched Antiques Roadshow.
Is that your favorite show?
I like it, yes. Dude, my nose is so big that it's pushing against the bucket.
You can actually see it, too.
Oh, my God.
It's like bursting out of the...
I can't do the bucket report anymore.
Here's another bucket report with Karen Seeker from the promotions department. So Karen, turn around. You've been working extremely hard to not say or right? So let's do a bucket report, and you tell us how hard you've worked to not say the word like.
I've been working very hard. I've been talking slowly and thinking before I speak. It's been great. I think you can ask Stephanie. I think I've made an improvement on it. And I've been allowed to speak in more meetings since I've been better not using those terms.
Well, that is very impressive.
So I'm Kyle Green, and I'm here for the next bucket report. It looks like I'm going to give you the tall bucket report.
Well, Kyle, you have to give people the reports on filming everybody's bucket reports. So go ahead, Kyle. Put the bucket on.
Okay.
He almost forgot to put the bucket on.
Here's the bucket. So I've been filming everybody's bucket report today. It's been hilarious. Probably one of the better days that I've seen here. To tell you the truth, Mike G over in this section, his arm movements were glorious. J&P, we all walked away from him. And Evan's probably going to do the same to me here any minute. But I'm going to go ahead and keep on talking and using crazy hand movements with a bucket on my head. It is a little bit hard to breathe in here, though, and I'm really high up in the sky, so the thin air is kind of getting to me now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bucket off because really I am having a problem breathing.
All right, here's Stephanie Prince, our marketing director, who is as shy can be. She wants to do a bucket report, but she's embarrassed. So let's just easily place this on her head. Nice and easy there, Stephanie. Anything to say there, Prince?
Movements now.
No.
What have you been working on?
Put me on anything, still I bet I pull.